Savage has made it clear that he is the BD, baby father, baby daddy, it's Latto's child. And he said, you know what, baby, I got you. Okay. But some fans are saying that basically he was saying, here, damn. And that was the energy he had when he posted her on the Instagram page. Okay, let me get into the tea, right? They said 21 Savage is done hiding and confirms that he is indeed the father of the baby. He says on the caption, big mama, not the little. Me personally, the bar is in hell. Why is this a gag? Like, if this is the gag from the media that, like, people are looking forward to see is a repost of a paper magazine with your baby mama on it, and all of a sudden he really loves her. Like, do y'all not hear yourself? Do y'all not hear how, like, shitty y'all sound? Like, this is embarrassing. Now, you know, people are saying, you know, this is good because at first they were private. So this is actually a good step forward, a good motion into, you know, getting to that point where they're actually, you know what I'm saying, like, functional. But I don't think that they want to really be public, or at least 21 Savage, he doesn't want the public. He wants to have the benefits, but he wants to be private with her. You can tell. Latto wants the noise. Latto wants everybody to know who her BD is. She does. Now, let's get into the tea, right? So Latto also mentioned this in her interview with the magazine. She says this. Latto tells Paper Magazine she's not leaving 21 Savage anytime soon. And she has no explanation for people criticizing their relationship. She says, I have nothing to prove to anyone. I have no rumor to clear up. I've been with my man for years now, and it ain't going nowhere. To me, that's clearly a result of me moving and operating how I do. What are you talking about? But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I think when people are so accustomed to bullshit, they don't see it. And, like, after a certain point in time, the bullshit becomes the standard, the baseline. You know what I'm saying? And that's what anything in life. Anything can become normalized. And I don't care how violent, how disgusting it is. Once your brain gets used to, like, this type of treatment and being the side chick, you just take it as, okay, this is my life now. And unfortunately, we're gonna see. It's just that the way the foundation is set up right now, it ain't really set up for longevity. It's not. Okay, it's just not. But we're gonna see what's though. Also, I don't like how people are trying to make this stuff normal and glamorize it, especially when the person who's doing this stuff talk down on women so much about how I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't spend $500 to get rid of the baby. Like, you know, you a brokey. Like, you would think Latto would have so much standards, but she doesn't. Like, people who talk the most ish, they have the lowest standards in the whole world. It's crazy.
Oh, why somebody told me that 21 Savage posted Latto on his Instagram, I ran to go check. Y'all, please stop playing with me. I go to his motherfucking page. I check the page, ain't nothing on there. I click on the story. Why this man didn't repost that her Paper Magazine cover? Be serious. This girl is 6 months pregnant with your baby, and you can't even make a post like, can't wait to see our child. I'm so happy I'm bringing life into this world. Congratulations. I love you. Anything. Honestly, anything. And I just know that Latto begged him to repost her. Like, I just know she begged him because she's getting absolutely dragged and dogged walk for this man never claiming her once in the entirety of their entire relationship. And he still hasn't. And he still hasn't. Like, posting a Paper Magazine cover is not a claiming. This is not claiming. I feel bad for my girl. I feel so bad for my girl. You know how men switch up on you once you had that baby, once you pregnant, once you in the house, once you raising children. And I could just see it coming from a mile away. See, I'm the type of person, I don't really give a fuck about baby mama culture. I don't think there's anything wrong with women raising children on their own. My problem with women raising children on their own is when they expect to be kept women, when they expect men to be around, when they expect a certain type of man and then don't get it. That's when it becomes embarrassing and childish. Next thing you know, bitches is talking about deadbeat baby dads, men who never show up for them. Why would you expect this type of man to show up for you? What, like, I don't know what he do for her behind closed doors. Maybe what he do for her behind closed doors is enough. Maybe it's deeper than, you know, social media and public perception and blah, 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 blah. But I've never seen public perception not play a part in how a man treats a woman. I'm sorry. Pattern recognition, right? I see it failing miserably. I hope it doesn't. But either way, Latto's gonna be a great mom.
Moving on to Cardi B. Cardi B brings out Lil' Kim at her Little Miss Drama tour. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, yes! Cardi is showing her respects. Like, unlike other people, she's showing her respect. And everybody just gagging. Oh my gosh, yes. Now, when I seen this, I was like, okay, this is cool. But how come y'all love Kim, but y'all never collaborate with Kim? I never understood that. That's very strange to me. Y'all never collaborate with her. Now, when Kim came out, I was like, okay, her outfit is tea. But when she started rapping, I was like, what's going on here? Like, it's giving circus clown. But, you know, people love Kim because she's a nostalgic act. You know, it's like she's nostalgia. Like, you know how, like, people don't quite have it anymore, but they can still give you a good feeling and remind you of your old days? Yeah, that's Kim for you. She's good for a throwback. Now, also, when I seen this, I was like, wow. I think Cardi B and Lil' Kim could make a good song, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, because they both sound a mess. So, therefore, like, you know, they did a match made in heaven. But anyway, let me stop being messy. But yes, y'all, Cardi B is trying to really up her tour sales and up her social media conversation and social media reach with this tour. So she's bringing out special guests almost every other night. She even brought out fuck-ass Natalie Nunn on stage. I'm like, why is Natalie Nunn long chin ass on here? Get her off stage right now. But, Natalie, she gets the crowd hype. She's the baddies queen. So, she knows how to get the people talking. Natalie, she gonna get people talking. Anyway, but the people are mentioning how Cardi B and Lil' Kim are having a botched off. Oh my gosh, yes. So they were seen taking pictures behind the stage, behind the scenes. And somebody said, this is so sad because Cardi fans degrade the women who kept their natural faces, meanwhile, not realizing their fave is morphing into Lil' Kim. And low-key, they both look like face masks from Party City. Those Halloween purge masks and those Halloween scary masks? They both giving that right now. Like, just very uncanny valley. And, I get it. Surgery is a way for people to feel confident, but that's a little over the top. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little over the top right now. It's getting to be the point where it's like, okay, let's slow down now. But, y'all, let's talk, let's chat. Do you all feel like Cardi B and Lil' Kim will make great music? Are they a match made in heaven? Or a match made in hell? You tell me down below, and you can tell. Oh my God, what is going on with Tokyo Toni? So Tokyo Toni continues to attack her daughter, Angela White, aka Black China. They say this time she is starting to shoot her dead. Oh my God, y'all. So Tokyo Toni says, I will Marvin Gaye that bitch and call 911 to come pick that devil from the floor. What is going on? Tokyo, you need to be stopped.
Man, if she walked in that door, I will Marvin Gaye that bitch. I will Marvin Gaye her. And deal with it. And watch her bleed the fuck out. And then call 911. Come pick this devil the fuck up off my floor. I'm a Marvin Gaye that bitch. Angela.
Tokyo, listen. I don't know why we haven't concluded that Tokyo Toni, she be on that stuff. I don't know why that's not an ongoing joke or ongoing truth that needs to be told, but she's on that stuff. Because one day she loves her and one day she hates her. Like, it's terrible. Like, I cannot imagine being her damn daughter. Seriously, like, Tokyo Toni is insane. And watch tomorrow, she's gonna be loving and kissing on her and everybody gonna be clapping for her. It's weird. I think that she's jealous of her daughter. Of course, she's jealous of her. And she low-key wants her life. She does. She wants the lifestyle and the look and the face and the body that Black China has. She does. But it's terrible, y'all. This is awful. Y'all keep Black China in y'all prayers because this mother is a demon, for real. Okay, we all laugh at her jokes and her memes, but, like, this is somebody's mother. Like, this is crazy. Today is the anniversary of Bitch Better Have My Money. Y'all should know me well enough. People are saying that Be Better Have My Money was inspired by Rihanna's real-life experience with an accountant who mismanaged her finances and caused her to lose over $9 million. So that's when somebody named Sean on Twitter says, Roc Nation knew money was being stolen from their artist Rihanna, which is why the last 10 years, she hasn't given that label any music or made them any money. She's part of the reason RN is failing, Roc Nation is failing. Now her house is randomly being shut up over 10 times. Now, I feel like a lot of this stuff is like a different bits and pieces of things that are being like summed up into one. But I do feel like Roc Nation kind of knew in some way. And I feel like Roc Nation low-key was trying to sabotage her because they made anti-leak before, it was supposed to come out. Like, that was awful. And now, I don't know if the house thing has anything to do with the whole, like, I don't know. I don't want to speak too, loosely. But I do think that Jay-Z has had some very shady dealings with Rihanna's money and her career. Because you never really see them out together. Like, you would think that the man who, like, helped found and boost your career, you would be with him a lot and posting with him a lot and always at the office a lot and always in communication and talking and at his parties and at his events. I never see Rihanna at any of the Beyonce and Jay-Z parties. I never see Rihanna and Beyonce and Jay-Z in the same room on any, like, it's crazy. Like, you never see her at the Roc Nation brunch like that, like, in the past recent years. Like, you would think that Rihanna, of all people, would always be around and always would be seen with her mentor and coach and, founder of her career, Jay-Z. You would think that, right? But no. And the reason I say founder is because, no shade, but Rihanna's career was low-key, like, she wasn't out in the world trying to, like, sell her music in the middle of the street. And, she didn't really have that storyline. She had songs wrote for her, albums wrote for her that she just, recorded, put out. And her first song ever was, like, a smash hit. So, like, I think Rihanna, low-key, y'all, this may be a very unpopular opinion, but I feel like Rihanna is, on paper, she is industry plant. I know y'all gonna be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But look, before Ponder Replay, what was out from her? Like, all of a sudden, she's number one on the charts, but Ponder Replay, and, like, you have no backstory other than that, but she was in Barbados walking around? Yeah. Okay. Jay-Z and his people handed you that career, and after a certain point in time, he continued to exploit you. I think that low-key Jay-Z has exploited Rihanna over the years. What 15-year-old to 20-something-year-old needs to be putting out an album every year and touring every single year? That's not normal. That is extreme overworking. Okay? But let's talk, let's chat. While I do love her music, her career, I think there's a darker side to it that nobody wants to talk about when it comes to Rihanna and Jay-Z and the whole Roc Nation team and stuff. And, I do think that they low-key played with her. and they leaked her albums, and a lot of stuff has happened. But when I say industry plant, it doesn't mean that they're not successful or don't necessarily like work hard and to maintain a career, but just the startup of the career is a little fishy. Like that's it. But everything else, I mean, she's an artist now. It's been 20 plus years of her career. She's a successful industry plant, in my opinion. That's what I think. Ow, 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 ow. Today is March 27th. Well, in a few hours, by the time this video's up, March 27th is here, y'all. Where is the Nicki Minaj album? That's what they're saying. Is it coming out tonight? A lot of the barbs have been talking and getting excited and ready because they believe it's going to be a surprise drop. But no shade, but I feel like the fans they might be a little disappointed because I don't think she has an album coming out. If she were to do something, it may be a single, but Nicki hasn't mentioned her album in like a minute. It's been a long time. And she also said on her Twitter Spaces that she isn't really in the space for the album. She's working on other ventures right now. But y'all, today is March 27th. And, tonight. But it's crazy. I think, honestly, though, it would be nice to have an album out. But I think right now, it just don't feel like an album time right now, Nicki is definitely in her political bag. But I think that the music, honestly, would really save the world, though. Like, as much as she is in a space for music, I do think music is very much needed. Like, it's the climate right now and just the fan base, and it feels very, like, separated, and people have this opinion, that opinion, and it's like, I feel like the music will solve everything. Like, everything, because everybody loves her for her music, and that is what brings the world together, is her music. Her fans, it's the music. But, y'all, I don't know. Don't get your hopes up too high, no shade, only because she has told us that she's not working on music right now. She literally said that, yes, music is still in the picture because my label, they have renegotiated the contract, yes, but right now, she is focusing on something else that is big and amazing. And that's what she said. But imagine I be dead wrong and, like, literally the album pops out. Like, oh my God, that's be crazy, right? Moving on to Pedro. Y'all know Pedro, Nicki Minaj's past assistant / barb, correspondent page. And, he would handle a lot of Nicki Minaj's giveaway tickets. He would be like, he was like Nicki Minaj's little, like, assistant, like, but not official assistant, but just more so like the one who would handle little things, right? So a lot of the barbs hated Pedro, but it comes out that Pedro is no longer a barb and no longer works for Nicki Minaj. So he says that, I'm going to start off this by saying I'm grateful and thankful for being able to work with her, but I no longer work or support Nicki. I used to praise her the way she praised Trump. She used to motivate me like hell, but after that, I can no longer support or stand with someone who praises a bigot and someone who is doing a lot of harm to my community, Latinos and LGBTQ included. Also, for the hating and jealous barbs that lie in your heads about me, I keep thinking that. If you know, you know. I do not hate, but I do not agree, and I wish Nicki Minaj the best as always. This is a closed chapter in my life, and now on to bigger and better things. God really answered my prayers, and that kept me hesitant, and I'm thankful. What are you talking about? The last sentence, you sound dumb as shit. Now, Pedro, in my opinion, you always were messy. You always, in my personal, he was one of the person who made the fan base feel divided, because he will always be causing drama within the fan base. And how are you working for Nicki and you're causing drama within her own fan base? That's weird. That's not how that's supposed to work. That's not how that's supposed to work. Nicki sometimes, I think she be hiring the wrong people. People around her always being weird to her. Like they always on some weird grimy stuff. I don't know why, but it's like the people she be choosing to hire, they need to not be hired. Seriously. But there's a few people who really do well. I think Deb, she always did well. Who else she hired to do well? Tay, I don't know. Tay was cool for the hair for a little while. Who else was good? Megan said she is coming. Yes. Megan said, you know what, y'all finna get right. Megan Thee Stallion teases a new alter ego coming on Act 3. She says it's definitely going to be on Act 3, and it's going to wrap up this saga of acts that I've been doing. And it's definitely going to come out in 2026. Maybe we can call it Introducing Another Alter Ego. I think Megan's alter egos just be different names because she give me the same thing in each alter ego. Like the flow isn't different, the persona isn't different. I don't know the difference between Tina Snow, Hot Girl, Tina Montana. I don't know the difference between none of that stuff. So like, the most she changes is how she look, and that's it. Like I don't really be knowing what her alter egos are. I think Megan does need a new alter ego if she wants to continue to keep herself afloat. Only because the Megan thing is getting played out. It's time to introduce a new character and give the fans something fresh. You know what I'm saying? Give us something hot. Give us something tea. Now, I do want to know, like, how is Act 3 going to sound? Is it going to sound like the past 5 projects she made? If it is, I don't want that, okay? But no, I want Megan to kind of get into R&B. I think R&B would kind of be cute for her. I can see her doing R&B. One thing about social media is they're going to get very messy. They're going to get extremely messy. So they are saying, who had the best pregnancy photo shoot? Nicki Minaj or Latto? Somebody said Nicki Minaj had over 20 million likes with her pregnancy reveal. It became the most liked celebrity pregnancy reveal ever. It dominated social media globally, and in a layman's term, Onika broke the internet. Don't you ever dare compare Nicki Minaj to this Kaya. I agree. I don't know why y'all do this dumbass comparison who had the best pregnancy photo shoot. One was for an album, and one was actually a photo shoot. Nicki didn't have to use it as a rollout for her album. She just posted pictures of her pregnancy because Nicki doesn't need to have, like, maternity tea to get numbers on charts. Like, that's just not how she does. And, bitches can't sell when they have to resort to tactics like that. You know what I'm saying? But why y'all comparing this? I hate the fact that y'all even putting this side by side. Like, y'all are weird. Like, I don't like that at all. Okay, like, get a grip, honey. Like, no. But low-key, though, I feel like Latto's pregnancy, it isn't bad. It's not the worst thing in the world, but just the circumstances, it just kind of also makes the image and the photo shoot feel a lot less impactful. You know what I'm saying? Like, just knowing the backstory behind it, it's like, nah. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm gonna always wanna make it move. Hannah Montana, she has done the 20th anniversary Hannah Montana special. Miley Cyrus, she's doing her thing. People love it. People are talking about it. And people really, really, really are having a good time with Miley. And I did watch a snippet of the full anniversary special, but I don't know. I feel like I thought it was gonna be like an episode or like something different. I didn't know it was just her at like an old set walking around and talking, like, you know, like. But I did enjoy the performances a lot. It was great. But people are saying, oh, this is boring, a waste of time, and da-da-da-da-da. But y'all people always complaining. You know, Hannah Montana, she was like 14, 13. She's 30-something now. You think she's going to be doing Hannah Montana for now, forever? No. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't know how to let go and move on and let things be a past. Let things just be the past. But y'all, when she started to sing The Climb, I was like, oh my gosh, no. There's always going to be another mountain. Like, that song is so, like, spiritual and emotional, and it just feels so intense. Like, what, yo? Moving on to Drake. Drake becomes the first artist in Spotify history to surpass 130 billion streams across all credits. Okay, period, Drake. They said it finally. Now, I think this is a big deal because, you know, people like to count out Drake, and Drake is this, Drake is that, and Drake, Kendrick, beef, da-da-da-da, X, Y, and Z. But I think Drake genuinely has a lot of pull. He is, like, the people's champ. I think Drake would definitely go down as a legend, for sure. I mean, he has legendary status. But I feel like, no shade, but in rap, to be a legend, you have to kind of become a gatekeeper. You can't just become a legend just off of your, like, you know, you got to be a person where you have power with this thing, that thing, you know, like Jay-Z. But based on his music alone, I think that Drake definitely has that crown, that legendary status, for sure, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I really do think so. Moving on to Kanye West. Kanye West, he's supposed to be dropping his new album called Billy today on the 27th. But they said Ye's Billy has not released yet. They said it is still expected to drop tonight, though. Today, basically. Now, Ye, I'm excited for Ye's new album, Billy, because I feel like recently Kanye's name in the media has been a bit, you know, very much skewed and very much controversial. But I do think he can definitely come back, you know what I'm saying, change the topic, change the narrative around his name, and drop a fire album like he's going to do right now, for sure, okay? But I also do think that when it comes down to Kanye right now, I think that, you know, his fan base is not gone. His fan base has never left. Like, people be thinking, okay, people are controversial, da-da-da-da. People's fans, they see through all the controversy, the drama, and the tea. Like, they don't care about that stuff, honestly. Like, the real fans, the core fans, not the casual listeners who like them. No, I mean, like, people who love Kanye. So, but no, the bully title is fitting because, you know, people have called him a bully, and, you know, that people say, oh, he bully. But I think that Kanye gonna do well with this new project. I something tells me it's gonna really eat. And I'm excited to see what Kanye does with this new Bully album and era. Okay, let's talk about that down below. Let's get into that down below. Moving on to Cardi. So Cardi B says that she will no longer be removing her butt implants despite earlier plans. So she opens up and discusses this tea in a recent interview. And, okay, well, so what are you gonna do? Because all that ass gotta go.
Oh, yeah, I was saying that, but I'm not gonna do it.
What were you gonna do?
Like, I was just gonna take a little bit of butt out, but I don't have time for that. You know what? I feel really comfortable, like, where I'm at right now, like, with my body and everything.
Yes.
I do have a whole bunch of cellulites because, like, I don't know if it's the age, or I don't know if it's the fact that I got, like, 4 kids. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I feel really good.
Your waist is the size of my arm.
Yeah, you're tiny.
I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, but you know what? It looks so perfect.
It does.
But
Yeah, girl. Yeah. See, See, everything that you need to be doing, you don't do, and that's the problem. Like, everything that you know you need to be doing, you don't do. Okay, boo. But I just think the whole BBL trend has just gotten too far. The BBLs now look nasty. Everybody BBL look like it stink. Like it's sweat. Like, you know how like the butt kind of overlap over the leg a bit. I feel like the under butt kind of smell like a little bit of like airing backs. Like, I just feel like the BBL stink. I feel like it's out of style now. You look sloppy. I feel like you look very aggressively bulky down the lower half of your body for no reason. The BBLs to me have been played out. The BBLs, it's cute in videos and pictures, but in real life, you look just aggressively overstuffed. And, like, it looks like it hurts to walk. Like, the BBLs really have become something very disgusting. And I'm tired of the BBL era. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, y'all need to get it out. Like, I don't want to be talking too much on bodies, but I think it's better when you give natural. Like, you give natural and you find out ways